Reflections in the Sanctuary. The sanctuary had never been right. It was supposed to be a refuge, a place outside of time. But the moment they stepped in, the walls shimmered with unease. Now trapped in a labyrinth of mirrors, the team could see themselves reflected infinitely. Except in some reflections, things were just slightly off. It had begun with a door, not just any door, but one that hadn't been there before. Glitch Bunny had been the first to notice it, their sharp eyes catching the flickering edge of something wrong. Against the far wall of the sanctuary. That wasn't there before, he had muttered, ears twitching. Mr. B.E. Gladwrap had only adjusted his coat. Curious, he mused, and precisely why we must enter. Bella had rolled her eyes. Famous last words. Thor had only stared at the door, his ears pricking before stepping forward. The door had sighed open, a gust of cool air spilling out from within. The team had stepped through, and the world had shattered. All right, I don't like this. Too many reflections, not enough exits, Glitch Bunny muttered, ears twitching as he surveyed the endless hall. No kidding, Bella growled. 1 second we're following a straight path. The next, bam, trapped in a carnival's worst nightmare. Fat Cat, ever the stoic presence, narrowed his glowing eyes. These mirrors are not mirrors. They shift. They watch. An astute observation, dear Fat Cat, Mr. B.E. Gladwrap noted. A hall of mirrors where the truth isn't just distorted. It's rewritten. A sudden thump broke the moment as Bella, moving too fast, crashed into something, or rather, someone. Watch it, a familiar voice interrupted her. About time. Bella staggered back, eyes widening. Standing before her was Georgie Lou, his usually gentle face flushed. Sorry, I didn't think it would take you all so long to get here. She blinked. You been waiting on me or something? Georgie hesitated, then looked down. Maybe. Not to cut into the awkward lovebird moment, Glitch Bunny interjected, but we're still stuck in a funhouse of doom. Any ideas? Georgie's expression darkened. It's not a funhouse. It's a prison, a reflection of a sanctuary that never was, and I was the one trapped inside it. Mr. B.E. Gladwrap adjusted his spectacles. Dear boy, what do you mean? Georgie inhaled sharply. I tried to fix it. The sanctuary. I went back. I tried to change what had already gone wrong, but Spacey Casey was waiting for me. The mirrors shimmered, warping as if they were breathing. A slow, creeping hiss slithered through the air. Twisting time is a slippery game, Georgie boy. The voice slithered through the reflections. And you were such an easy little coil to wind up tight. Show yourself, Casey, Bella hissed, claws out. A slow, smug laugh echoed through the mirrors. Oh, I already have, haven't you noticed? And then the mirrors cracked, not shattered, but opened. Each jagged shard revealed different versions of reality, some familiar, some wrong. One stood out. It was Georgie, but he wasn't moving. His reflection remained perfectly still, blinking back at him knowingly. Oh, Glitch, Glitch Bunny muttered. That's not a reflection, is it? Georgie swallowed hard. No, that's me. The version Casey trapped here, and the one I couldn't save. Mr. B.E. Gladwrap sighed. Ah, paradox. A cruelly woven paradox. Fat Cat took a step forward, tail flicking. "We do not leave him behind." Bella's claws twitched, but she nodded. "No, we don't." The trapped Georgie slowly lifted a hand, reaching toward his real self. Georgie hesitated, then pressed his palm against the glass. A pulse of light surged outward. The walls of the mirror realm fracturing apart like shattered time itself. "Careful now," Spacey Casey cooed, her voice distant and mocking. "You might not like what happens next." With a final ear-ringing shatter, the team was hurled back into the real world. The sanctuary stood still and silent around them. Georgie, breathless and trembling, looked down at his hands. "I'm free," Glitch Bunny smirked. "Well, I wouldn't say we had fun, but at least we broke the place on our way out." Bella's smirk was sharp. "Well, back to reality, Glow Boy." Mr. B.E. Gladwrap straightened his coat. And so another chapter closes, another tale unfolds. But the echoes of the Hall of Mirrors linger still, and our dear Spacey Casey, I do believe she has only just begun her game. The sound of a distant hiss, a lingering chuckle, then silence. Thank you for tuning in to this tale from Mr. B.E. Gladwrap's Lapis Lazuli Life. May your own journey be guided by thoughtful decisions, a dash of whimsy, and the assurance that even in chaos, there's always room for hope and understanding. Stay curious, stay adventurous, and as our good friends in Glitch Space like to say, donut panic, because you never know when a simple nudge can lead to the next grand adventure. Tales from Mr. B.E. Gladwrap is created and narrated by me, Bonnie Pope, with audio mixing by Chris Pope. Don't miss a thing. Subscribe now. If you're enjoying the show, you can support us by leaving a review, making a donation, or grabbing something cool from the Lapis Lazuli Life Threadless shop.